Are you a conjurer interested in illusions? Well, maybe I have the hero for you. Ying is an illusionist shrouded in mystique who has been teleported into the latest patch of Paladins. I'm going to go over her perks, some of the card choice thoughts, and also what enemies to watch out for. Just as an intro, if anyone is curious as to what Paladins actually is, well, it's quite frankly a lot like Team Fortress 2, but has heroes with abilities and card decks which make team compositions unique. Obviously there's quite a clear comparison with Overwatch, and a couple of days ago patch 20 came out and the whole card system and a lot of the game changed. For the better in my opinion, making it closer to a fun romp than TF2 than a full-blown MOBA, removing the need to level whilst playing. But yeah, this made all of my opinions and impressions null and void. And I will say this, I was extremely skeptical about this game watching it on NEG1's channel and a fellow YouTuber. It looked quite rough, but I was wrong. It's just a fun romp and I'm really enjoying it at the moment. But another addition was this hero Ying, who I may add is a lot of fun, so I thought I'd give her a good looking over. So Ying in appearance is a little more risque than the Tracer butt pose that caused so much drama, to be honest, with a very visible underboob going on. I just wanted to get out of the way, seeing as it's a fresh topic as hot as buns out of an oven, and drama aside, the floaty animations are almost fairy-like, and the character has quite a nice theme with scrolls on her back, and I'm not sure I dig the veil, but hey, she looks alright. But the mirror she carries around is not one for vanity. Ying doesn't need to look at herself. Instead, Ying's mirror acts like a live view of where the cursor is pointing zoomed in. This, for me, is what makes this weapon. A lot of games put a static image or something that has no correlation to the game world whilst you're not scoped in, shown on the sniper rifle. However, this live view added to a 3D-like sway, it's become one of my favourite design weapons in a game of late. Sure, when you actually try to look down and snipe with it, you do have to squint with your nose pressed against your screen, and even then, because of the 3D movement shake, it really isn't very accurate as an actual sniper. It's unique and fun and looks good. And it fires a prismatic pink beam that at first is a little bit off-putting, tempting you to hold down the trigger, but after a while you get used to its semi-automatic nature. Ying's big draw as a conjurer is her illusions. You can have 2 of these illusions at once, and card choices to increase damage to up to 100% of the original, which is a big deal, extra health, longer time before they disappear, and more. She can blow them up with the right mouse button for AoE damage, but this is only really useful when you think the illusion will die. She can escape using F to teleport away to the furthest illusion, but due to the fact the illusions don't last that long, it is really only good to get away from immediate danger. Her ultimate spawns a crystal in each hero which will attack them, and all can be blown up with your right click. This ultimate is generally useful to put damage across the whole map and also mark where your enemies are. Also, if your enemies are grouped up, pushing an objective like the cart, this ulti combined with making them all explode can quickly make a mess of the enemy team. My current card choices of preference are focused on aggression and damage. Because of the 100% bonus damage on illusions card, you can basically do 3 heroes worth of damage if you place illusions well and maintain them. Along with the 100% card, I have the 15% extra damage for shots, which I'm not totally sure stacks onto the illusions, but I do hope so. Maybe somebody can clear that up for me here. A card that makes the illusions last 3 seconds longer, because it's useful if you're retreating from an area, but you want your illusions still to fire down maybe from a vantage point, and you want it to be there as long as possible whilst you're out of the fight. I also have Compensate 1, which makes the illusions explode once destroyed or expired, which makes it harder for any melee heroes to kill them. And lastly, I have Chronos, which reduces cooldown by 20%, and is helpful because you will be constantly putting down those illusions to replace destroyed ones, and also to put them on new advantage points as the matches progress. My experience so far with this character is that often you will be the highest damage dealer, due to putting out 3 heroes worth of damage, and being able to put an ultimate to damage everyone on the map. However, you are extremely squishy and will be easy prey for Kinessa the Sniper and the high damage dealers, which will get behind you and burst you down. Often faster than your teleport will get you away, and then even then you might not get very far. I find myself constantly putting down the illusions as the maps progress. You'll be wanting to put your 2 illusions up at every fight that takes place and at every advantage point possible closest to those brawls. I find only if you're defending you will keep your illusions in one spot for too long. Something handy when you keep getting caught out with the quick high damage characters is to cover your own back with an illusion. So if they try to sneak around or are invisible behind you, it will pick them up fairly quickly. Ying isn't the best hero at engaging enemies head on, and is worth picking away at health from a distance once your illusions are down and trying not to get caught up in the brawls. I'd avoid open spaces and back off when you take damage, as you will go down rather fast. All in all, I think Ying is a fun character and strong in the right hands. I'd recommend trying her out and definitely going for a high damage illusion build, as it is extremely satisfying to put out so much sustained high damage. Anyway, does anyone have any thoughts on Ying or Paladins the game? Is this something you would like to see more of? And for my PlanetSide 2 followers, could it be something to play on the side? A more fast-paced, wacky affair, opposed to a large-scaled combined arms war simulator that is PlanetSide 2. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to hit that like button. If you thought it was all an illusion, hit that dislike button. And subscribe for more Joshino. I should have a competition out very soon, another one, maybe tomorrow, maybe Monday, I'm not too sure yet. And some more PlanetSide 2 content very soon. And then next week I'm planning on doing a Bear Grylls Far Cry Primal video, because I actually pitched that, or didn't pitch it, but that's what I said when I got a review copy of it, so I actually have to do that. Anyway everybody, until next time, Joshino.